finger down if you're married with 4 kids and one of them stumbles across a picture of you wearing a wedding dress that's different than the wedding dress than they're used to you looking at, and you have to answer why you had 2 wedding dresses. And the answer is because when you were 18 years old, you met somebody out in a nightclub in Fort Lauderdale who was out celebrating passing the bar exam that day and is now an attorney. So you're 18 and he's 26. Put another finger down if you date for a year and then decide you don't really enjoy being with him and you're going to break up with him. And he shows up at your mom's house every day, which is your house, every day for like a week, begging your mom to please make you take him back. And you say, no, I am happily dating other people. I am not interested in dating this man anymore. Put another finger down if 2 days later you get a phone call to say that his mom's in the hospital with stage 4 breast cancer that is now eroding through her armpit and she probably only has moments to live. Put another finger down if maybe she died 12 hours after that and you are suddenly immersed in their family again, planning the funeral, planning becoming a girlfriend again because you were not even known to have broken up with him because he didn't tell anybody. You say to yourself, this must be God who put this together. And put another finger down if you start dating again after that. But then after a year of that, you decide, you know what, I'm only 20 years old. I'm really not interested in being your girlfriend anymore. I want to date other people. So you break up with him again. Put another finger down if the attorney/boyfriend ends up again at your mom's house telling your mom, please just convince her that I'm the one that she's meant to be with. And your mom does. But you say, I'm not so sure that I want to be with this person anymore. Maybe we should just be dating other people. I'll date you, but we'll also date other people because I'm not happy. And then 2 days later, you get a call that says that his dad was in the hospital, had a massive stroke, probably doesn't have very long to live, and dies 12 hours later. So now you're immersed in their family again because you're suddenly the supportive girlfriend and you have help plan the funeral, you're like all involved in the family again. It's almost as if you never left. And then you think to yourself, this must be a sign that God wants me to be with this man. Put another finger down if another year goes by and in that time you get married and you're miserable. Put another finger down if you call your mother on your wedding honeymoon and ask her to please send you a ticket to come and get you or send you home because you do not want to be married to this man. And your mother says to you, it's too late now, this is what you married. You have to live with it. Put another finger down if in another year you decide, I can't live with this anymore, I want to break up with you, I need to leave you. And he says, you need therapy. So he puts you in therapy and you go to the therapist and you're crying all the time and they put you on antidepressants, which you feel like you didn't need. And they put you in weekly therapy sessions, which you also feel like you didn't need because in your head you're thinking, there's nothing wrong with me. I just don't want to be married to you. So put another finger down if after a few months of that you decide, screw it, my 22-year-old self is worth more than this whole thing is saving. So you decide, I'm leaving again. Put another finger down. How many is that? Put another finger down if the attorney, now husband, is going to your mom and dad and begging them to make sure that you stay with him, please, and don't let her date anybody else. But you're like, I am done with this. You take a weekend away by yourself to go to the beach so that you can collect your thoughts. And then put another finger down if you pulled over to the side of the road in the middle of Alligator Alley and said in a conversation with God, I don't give an F who you kill in his family. I'm not going back. I'm done. I'm getting a divorce. Put another finger down if you find out that a week later his grandma died. Put another finger down if the whole family then hated you because you didn't show up as the supportive wife now and you didn't even go to the funeral and everybody is pissed off at you because you are such a bitch. But you're happy. Put another finger down if you did get divorced from that person and meet the love of your life a few years later and have 4 kids. Oh, and you can put one more finger down if all of your mom's friends said, please don't let your daughter date my son because when she breaks up with them, somebody in their family dies. That was a lot of fun.